how long has it been since I've done like an actual sit down video? Well, I mean, it wasn't that far back. When was the last one with the hair? The thing about the hair? I don't know. But anyway, hey loves. So I figured that I can make this video because of the fact that it's New Year. It's a brand new year, a whole new year of opportunity. I hope everybody had a very safe and happy new year with their family and their friends or whoever you hung out with and partied and like me got drunk and had a hangover and yeah. Weird when I get drunk because I'm not like a person that like pukes. Okay, I'm a person that if they like get drunk and they get drunk enough, I turn into a vampire and I hate the light. So the next day it's like I smell like bad decisions and I just can't see. I have to wear sunglasses all day, even for the slightest light. Even like the light that you see right here, I would be dying. Okay, so yeah, it was fun. Didn't like the aftermath. Today, I just wanted to share 10 things that I actually wanted to do this year versus last year, and really, really focus on doing those things. Now, a lot of these resolutions that I do make, I never end up following through with them. I don't know about you guys, but it's the same thing with me. Like if I say like, oh, I'm about to lose weight, or if I'm gonna start doing something more, and next thing that I know, it's in the garbage because, I mean, life just happens. But this year, I'm actually really determined to actually set my mind to these things as well as my goals to these things. And I'm actually really focusing on them heavily right now. And I just want to share those things with you. It's 10 things that I would like to do for this new year. So the first thing being is to travel a lot more. I know that everybody's heard a lot of people say things like this, or do things like this, but I'm just so inspired by seeing my friends just go on these trips, like whether it be by themselves or with family or with friends. And I really enjoyed last year. Obviously you guys saw the video. If not, it'll pop up in the corner. I did go to New York last year. I went to Mexico for the first time ever in life. Well, it wasn't my first time out of the country because I've been to Canada, but it was my first time out of the country, so like, yeah, I loved it so much. I loved going to Mexico. I know that wasn't like the initial part, that was more sort of the touristy part of Mexico, but I still really, enjoyed it. It was a good time with my family, and with my boyfriend and everything like that. It was just a really great time and I really enjoyed it. And I've seen people like all this year for some reason go to Tulum. And I really, really want to go. So that's the one trip that I'm trying to focus on now. Maybe get a group together to try and go to Tulum. Because I don't know what it is, but I really did enjoy Mexico. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was in a different area. I like going to New York, but it's a different type of, it's a way different type of vibe. And everybody just seems so closely connected in Mexico. It was just a feeling. It was just a family kind of feeling, and had really great hospitality and everything. They want to make sure you were okay, you were doing good, you were having a good time. Oh my God, I loved it so much. I couldn't get enough of it. If you have not been to Mexico, make sure that you at least get the experience to go. I went on the cruise, but I mean, it's either here or there. I went to Cozumel for a day, then I went to Yucatan for a day, and it's all different. Even though it's Mexico is different in each area. Just like here in Detroit, you could be from Detroit and then you could be from Shelby Township or something like that. It's two totally different places and two totally different cultures and everything like that. It's just completely different, and it's really awesome to see that, because people aren't the same. It is what it is. But that is my goal after babbling so much about that. That's my goal for this year, is to go back to Mexico and go traveling a little bit more. I really do want to go to Canada as well. That's on my list. I haven't been to Canada since I was 11. So, well, Toronto to be precise. And I really love Toronto. Like, if I did not grow up, was raised in a 313 or anything like that, like, that would be my home of choice. Like, I would love to live in Toronto. That's never gonna change. But yeah, like, I love Detroit. Detroit's my heart. It's my home, and I wouldn't trade that for the world either. But that would be my second choice. Spending more quality time with my sister and my best friend. A lot of time last year, yeah, we spent some time with each other. Obviously, you guys seen the Rocky Horror film. If not, there it is. Yeah, we sometimes get together, but last year it was so hectic and there was so much going on. I just felt like I missed the connection that I had with my sister, and I missed the connection that I had with my best friends and stuff like that. They know who they are. It's amazing to actually have, like, people that support you in your life, and people that actually are there for you when you need them and things like that. And you don't really know what you have until it's gone for a minute. Like, they were there. It was just like, I just felt like I missed them, but there was so much going on that I couldn't go and see them. So that is, a big priority on my list, is to maintain and grow that relationship even more with my friends, my best friends, and my sister, and things like that. Because I miss them. I miss them entirely, so much. So much. Or resolution number 3, whichever one you want to call it. I didn't realize how important it was to me until the end of last year. A couple months ago, contemplating that I really wanted to go back to school. Yeah, like, I never really realized how much I love school until I started to miss it last year. And then the other thing being that it's not just that I love school, I've always been in school, and I've actually figured out, even with me taking this break from school and things like that, that I want to go back, and I want to get my bachelor's degree. I want to finish up getting my bachelor's degree. As you guys know, a couple of life events happened to where, like, I pretty much chose my family over school for a moment. And it was very stressful, and it was very hard on me to try and figure out, what was going on in my life, as well as handling the pressure of everything and the emotion that was happening while I was going through these things. I won't really go into detail about that, but it was just a juggling process. I'm usually pretty good at multitasking, but at that point in time, it was like 2 major life events happened, like, within a week of each other, to be quite honest. And then another event happened with school and financial aid, and it was just like, it was too much going on for me to even process, and it was kind of like a dark time in my life, just to be fairly honest, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, that is, sometimes everybody has that moment in their life to where they feel a certain way, and it's okay to admit that, and it's okay to talk about that. Like, a lot of people just like to bottle things up, and it's not okay to just bottle something up like that, because that was a really, really tough time for me, and I definitely can understand how some people feel, like, now. And yeah, I'm trying not to cry, and I'm not gonna cry because I don't want to make anybody upset. But yeah, like, that's why I'm leaving my comments open to anybody that feels a certain way, and just to let you guys know that if you're in a deep, dark place or anything like that, like, you have somebody to talk to, even if it's through, like, the web or anything like that, you can always talk to me. You can always, like, put it down in the comments below, and that's straight from the heart, because I've been there and I've done that, and it's hard when you don't have somebody to talk to. So definitely, like, if you have something to talk about, like, go right ahead in the comments below and tell me what's going on. And usually like I reply to you within a day or so. So yeah, like even if you don't really want to talk like that, I don't know if YouTube has like private messenger or anything like that, but definitely let me know if they do, because I know some people don't like to put their stuff out there like that. Or you can just follow me on Instagram, and then I can you can just inbox me from there, and I'll read it. I'll keep it open for that specific reason. Number 4, I really want to have my own art exhibition. I had a good opportunity last year. However, I wasn't able to maintain the amount of tickets that I was supposed to sell, so I actually had to opt out of the opportunity. But I would really, really love to have my own art show of some sort, whether it be by myself or with friends or anything like that. I just feel like I need to regain that connection with my artwork and my craft and the thing that I love the most. Like, I just feel like I didn't do, like, I did my best, but I didn't put my all into what I was doing last year when it came down to my art. And I feel like I just need to, get my, stuff going, get my, creative juices flowing, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I just need to get that relationship back, because like that's a part of me, and I've always said that that's what I breathe besides air. Like, that's just who I am. I am an artsy fartsy person, and I love art in general. Anything that is concerning art, anything that involves art, I love it. It's a part of me. So yeah. Number 5. It's really hard talking about this one, because it's difficult, but I'm going to try my best. I am trying my best to be financially responsible. This is very difficult, considering the fact that I'm a person that pays student loans, pays rent, pays car insurance, pays all of these things. Like, I'm trying to find a middle ground, but the best thing to do is admit the issue. So I'm admitting the issue. I'm not happy about it, but I am admitting the issue. So my plan is to be a little bit more financially responsible, save a little bit more than what I have been, pretty much just work on being better financially, and not spending on impulse. So just going to be working on that this year as well. There's not much to say about that, because I mean, it is what it is. So yeah. Number 6. It's not really what it is, but it is. Stop making excuses for myself. Yes, like, I may sit there and be like, oh, like, I was sick, I couldn't do this, today. Like make videos, for instance. Like, I was sick, I couldn't do this today. I had a lot going on and all that stuff like that. No, because talking to myself, Noni, if you want to do it, you're going to do it, and you're going to find the goddamn do it. The thing is being responsible and not making excuses for myself, petty excuses at that, and doing exactly what I set out to do and try my hardest to get it done. Boom. I forgot what number we were on. Forget. I should have wrote this down. Number 7. Stop being forgetful. No. I think we're on number 7, so we're gonna stick with that. If there's 11, that's okay. I can't count anyway. Number 7, being more healthy, mind, body, and spirit. That was a tongue twister. I'm tongue-tied, so like if my words kind of slur a little bit, I promise I'm not drunk. I am actually tongue-tied, so things get jumbled in here. Things happen. So yeah, like, just to be healthier, mind, body, and spirit. Last year, towards like the middle of the year, I started not really feeling like myself, and then I started looking at pictures of myself, and I was just like, that's not a person that I really recognize. I love who I am. I love myself. Don't get me wrong. But if you don't feel like yourself, it's like a totally different thing. So yeah, definitely like if there's an issue. I mean, health wise, like it was totally different. Like I had never been to the hospital before, like that many times, like in 1 year, and I had been to the hospital a couple of times. I just didn't feel good at certain points in my life. Uh, my hair just didn't feel the same, and it was just a mess, girl. It was a mess. Like it just felt like I was not who I was like years ago, and I was just like, I need to correct that. I need to get back in, good spirit. I need to get, back together mentally. I really need to work on my body, whether it be meditation, exercising, eating better, things like that. Like I just really want to feel like myself again. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be working on that this year. So if anybody has any like holistic like wellness or health type of things that they want to share with me, go right ahead, go down there. Or yoga, that's what I'm gonna try and do too, yoga. So like recommend like yoga videos or something like that. Like I really do want to start getting back into that again, because that's where my strength was. I used to like do yoga a while back, and I really loved it, and I don't really know where it went after a while, but yeah, like I really want to start doing that again. So just like recommend some things down there to me. I mean, we help each other here, so just let me know. Number 8 being that, yes, I do love the apartment life. I do like having my own place, my own space, and all that jazz, but I really do want a house. So I'm going to try and start working on. I'm not gonna buy a house per se right now, but I do want to start the process of saving for a house, knowing what I need to do to get a home and things like that. I just really, really want to do that. And living in the apartment, like it's a really good start. I feel like this is a really good first apartment for me. But after a minute, like I don't have bad neighbors or anything either. So like, don't get me wrong, like they're great. But at the same time, it's just like I kind of want a house. I want to be able to do what I want to do and things like that. I understand that a house comes with responsibility, like making sure that things are fixed, making sure that the grass is cut and things like that. Like I mean, I'll do it. Like if this is something that I really want, then I'm gonna have to like do it anyway. And I just feel like it's just something that I want. So like I'm just gonna work on it, and I'm gonna try and see what I can do in order to reach that. 9 being that I want to get a dog or a cat, or both. Like at least one of each. I really want to get a puppy. I want to start off new. As you guys know, like when we moved, Tucker ended up having to be, given to another family. He was taken to a farm. He's having the time of his life. We still stay in contact with the person that, takes care of him and everything like that. He's having the time of his life with the other dogs, living his best life. He's old as well, so like it's good for him to have, that type of like, breathing room and, everything. Cause like I feel like he was kind of like, he was getting old, and he was just kind of getting tired, and he didn't have anybody to play with or anything like that. Like he was just a little bit, on the depressed side, I do believe. But like I think that he's really, really happy now, and I'm really happy that he is happy. And then the other thing being that I really want to start fresh with a puppy, because like a puppy you can actually train. When we got Tucker, he wasn't a puppy. He was almost like teenage years for a dog. And he's a Dachshund. If anybody has a Dachshund, you know that sometimes they do not listen to what you say. They're arrogant. They're very adorable, and I love them to death. However, they have a mind and a journey of their own, and they will not listen to you. Okay? Like, they will look at you when you say stop that. They will literally be like really? Yeah, like I just want a puppy so that way I can train them properly and, let them know right from wrong and things like that. Like get them used to the space that I'm living in, and get them used to me at that, and just things like that. Like, I just really do want a dog. I don't know if I per se want a big dog right now, because like I would like, honestly, like I would like a big dog when I have a house or something like that, because they'd have room to run in the backyard or something like that. Here, I don't really have a backyard. It's kind of like a field, but, and then there's like a dog park, but that's a little bit farther away. And I just the amount that I work, like, it's just like I wouldn't really be able to be here with them 24/7. I want to make sure that I can put them in like a doggy daycare or something like that during the day, and then bring them home at night with me, that kind of thing. And last but not least, number 10, I want to try and start my own business. Now, this is really difficult, considering I have never owned a business, I have never run a business, but I've always wanted to do, like, you know, art classes, and then I've always wanted to like actually own my own coffee shop and like art shop, to where, like, you know, I can incorporate local artists and things like that. Just really like artsy stuff. I told y'all, like, I warned y'all, I was artsy fartsy, like, for real. Like, I just really wanted to have something like that, and, you know, actually like get something like that started, but I just don't know where to start, and that's what I'm really trying to work on this year, is to see where I can start in order to do that. Just because, don't get me wrong, like, I love the experience in these jobs that I have, and this isn't the only reason why I wanted to do my own business. I've always felt like I wanted to start my own thing, but all the jobs that I have had, all the experience that I have had, a part of me is tired of working underneath other people, and a part of me is just tired, and I really just want that excitement of having my own thing and running my own thing. And it's a lot of work too, but at the same time, like, it's something that I will start, and I just feel like it would be great. And then, like, I would be able to, you know, give opportunity to people that, you know, haven't been exposed yet, like artists, like local artists and things like that. It's just a lot that goes into it, and what I've been thinking about creatively. So yeah, hopefully I can work on that this year and get that going. But alright, loves, that was my 10 resolutions for this year. Let me know in the comments below, what are your 10 resolutions. You can even list them below and tell me exactly what you guys have planned for this year, and just share them with me, because I love to hear your comments and I love to hear the feedback. And thank you guys so much for 106 subscribers. That is freaking amazing. Like, what the heck? Like, you guys are awesome. Like, y'all make me feel some type of way. Y'all are. But yeah, like how I said, I hope you guys had a happy new year, a safe new year at that. And then if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, share it on social media, go follow me on social media, that's right below as well. And then hit that notification bell for updates when I post new videos. And I do at least one video every single week this time, with no exceptions. But yeah, that's all for today, folks, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out. Love you. Bye.